How's it going, everybody? I'm the Pumpkin Hero, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are right back off to where we left last time. And we're going to head back to Hogwarts and go to our class that we have. I don't have a flue flame over there. Yeah, we're just getting right back into it. Just gonna finish not finish, but continue the storyline and go from there, and then probably next episode, and maybe a little bit of this episode, we're gonna go through and do a lot of the side quests. And probably get a lot of the flue flames too, because we need a lot more of those.
I've learned almost all of the goblin
There's something in there, I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not
that's
sure
good
what to
to
do
know.
next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Hopefully.
Do
So
come
if
and
I
find me
use
if you stumble on something illuminating that's of...
Lumos. Yeah, that one's Lumos. Okay.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay.
Bravery runs in my family. I've never even cried. Even when my...
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be
Are
so
you
special
Lumos
about
again?
it?
Yes, I do.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Interesting. Okay, so how do I... Okay.
I knew
They're
there
just
was a
gonna
connection.
pierce-
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
So she's up there. I did it, even though you probably saw it because you're standing right above where I
Lenora,
was.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Yes, you should have. But that's okay. Because we can count it as a win together.
She is, but it's my baby sister.
Biology class is where we're going.
This is the first year my siblings and I are all at Hogwarts together. I'll pull my
Oh, how nice. Blue flame. Alright. So, now that I've waited for class, let's begin it.
Good morning,
Sebastian.
Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah,
Favoritism, maybe?
hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
Growing
it is to
big
have
and
everyone
strong.
back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, jeez.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First,
Hopefully a lot
let's
less
protect our
screaming.
ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil.
So unnecessary.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at
One
ease.
dirty blanket. Okay.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right
yeah,
then,
just mine.
off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
That's all? That was class?
Now for our next task, we'll be
Okay.
planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Why?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly
I'll
went
say.
deaf.
Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to
She looks
balance
so
my
done with this class.
starters arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the
10
Wiggenweld
minutes.
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some
Fun.
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Well, thank you for the heads up.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Oh, okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Slaughtered him.
Well, thank you.
So accurate.
I nearly put Sebastian in his... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
You nearly put him where? Okay.
Go on. grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Anything else? So, hold L1, tap. Okay. There we go.
Look at that! They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on.
Are we playing Pokemon
Mum
now?
planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
I summon
Did save
a
her the
chomping
de-gnoming,
cabbage.
but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yes, I can.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
minutes.
hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
That bee seems to really like being around my shoulders.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Sounds good.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Okay, so the next class I must attend its potions. Okay, so we will go to potions class. Where's that at?
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Oh, I bet so too.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, I have so
Mr.
many of those. I
Takar,
just
can
use
you
one of
tell
those?
us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for
Speaking from
Ravenclaw.
experience.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Stir, stir, stir.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
You got it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Oh, do I? Ooh. Yeah,
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay. Your potion should not be...
Oregon and Berks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Oros to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Okay. It's a big feather. Ooh, chest.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on...
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
You got it.
Should you chop the diddly or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
What are you? Oh, that's one of the DLC potions. Okay. Got 30 seconds.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Don't know who
I
that
brewed
is.
an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Cool.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Where's the one over here? Oh, it was just waiting. Quest to be done. Okay, so level 8. Let's go. Oh no, I don't want to do the assignments. Cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Well, that's pretty easy. You look like Professor Fig.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you?
Okay.
Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Justice must be served.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Yeah.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
Behind strength, and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind whimsy, the castles fall.
Okay.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got come out before I know. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Clever.
Incendio.
Help me! Oh, too harsh.
Incendio.
There we go.
Come back here.
Wrong one.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Yeah. Even though you're in a pumpkin patch. I mean, you're a poacher, but still. I thought he said I couldn't get experience for story main quests. So I just got experience for taking down those. I mean, I'm not complaining. Faster I level up, I guess. There's a blue flame over here.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rockwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Okay. Good
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Speak with her later.
I should investigate.
Well, I'm already on a mission.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Okay.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Okay.
Very well.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Those Death Eaters.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
Yeah.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off.
Dementors.
There's no need for such monsters.
All around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave?
Yeah, I got
near
that too.
Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Did she just kill her? What just happened?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Uh-oh.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Yeah, I think we're a little
This
too
could prove
invested
dangerous if
to
I'm not
not.
careful. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
That we know of.
Accio! No, that's not it. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! Oh, that's done something.
Okay. What has that done? Nothing so far.
No, that's not it. I found that clue.
Then is it this one?
Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now,
So it's
where's
just
the clue
opposites
you
on
left
each
behind?
side. Ah. My dear San, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book. No one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? Well,
a note from Jack.
Bad news, Richard.
Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Old age. I have no clue. Oh, is there more? There is more. Okay. And can I use...
Incendio!
Oh, did it actually work? Oh, I could just done that. Ooh, chest. Okay. Another chest. Spoiling me with riches.
This looks intriguing.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Mentally unstable.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Oh no, that kind of seems suspicious.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Oh, no, this again. Is it these flowers? Yes, it is. So why not be able to do this quest since I don't have access to the Forbidden Forest? You didn't see anything. Great spine dug bog. Okay. What's this? Okay. I'll leave that alone for now. Alright, so yeah, I gotta learn this spell. It's kinda hoping.
I should come back to this another time.
So I guess let's go take on the guys up here. Let's go see that one quest from Hecate. See, I'm 9 and 3. Okay. Well, that's odd. What are you? Hello.
What do you think yours?
It's the tread well. Reductor!
Marvelous strike!
Potato! You having the knack and fringo! Did I hurt you?
You're not going
just
to
Incendio! Incendio! Yes!
There we go.
Amateur! So close!
Accio!
Oh, watch the
Heal,
light
heal,
go
heal,
out of your eye. Damn you!
I'll make mulch of you.
Ridiculous! One has to defend oneself against the flood!
Miserable weed.
Little
Miserable weed. Back in the ground with you.
Potato! You haven't got a prayer. That's proper feeble, that is. Let's play Predator in trade. Head in the clouds, this one. That's just pitiful. Predator! You took Laura Treadwell from us. Confringo! Potato!
Let's go down. Why does it wait so long to tell me that?
Nice drive!
Potato!
Accio! Incendio!
Clumsy little Confringo!
Object.
You regret that!
Accio!
You
Confringo!
Incendio!
I won't go down as
Oh,
easy!
okay. Incendio does go through their shield.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier
Absolutely
now.
unnecessary to not tell me how to heal. I mean, granted, I should know how to heal by now, but jeez. Thankfully, I knew to dodge.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Leamus. It was a very fast class.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Okay.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Oh.
Good work. The dummy is here.
So let's replace that
practice.
one.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Yeah, even though it takes forever to recharge. Okay. Well, we'll end the episode there, and in the next episode we'll pick up with that quest to go find the other pages of the book. And go adventure more into the forest, because it's always fun going somewhere where you're not supposed to, apparently. So, anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next episode.